Teen mental health is a big topic right now, and many of the challenges teens face are new for adults, and it can leave parents feeling hopeless as to how to actually help their child. So today, Dr. Brad Schwall with the Center for Integrative Counseling and Psychology President and CEO joins me to share what parents should know. Hello to you, Dr. Schwall.
Hello.
Glad to have you here
Thank
this
you.
morning. This is such a timely conversation. We're having a lot of timely conversations today. But what can contribute to a decline in a teen's mental health, especially during this time period?
Yes, very important to realize that mental health is a health issue.
Yes.
So we want to consider environment and create a healthy environment to encourage health, but also know that depression is an illness, that there are biochemical transactions in the brain that can lead to depression and anxiety. So it's this balance of how can we focus on health, but also be aware that depression, anxiety are real, and we have to attend to them if we notice it happening.
We can't just ignore it and slam a door on it and say, you're a kid, it's gonna be fine.
Correct.
We have to tap in a little bit more, and we hear about what challenges kids face today, but can you talk about the mental health side of it? What does it actually look like? How does it show up in a child?
Yeah, so at the center, we really have been focusing on what is mental health, what is well-being. And so we're looking for social support, physical well-being, being holistic in how we help our kids with sleep, diet, water, so important.
Yes.
That social support, we're looking for resilience. We're looking for skills that help with coping, skills that when we are frustrated, when we do get that comment from a friend, how we can have confidence. And all that together leads to resilience. And this is an important stage because we're laying a foundation for adulthood, and resilience is key.
I was just about to say, those coping skills you can even take into the school year when eventually they do go back, which is very helpful in the classroom. Now, what are some barriers to teen mental well-being?
So, when kids are facing isolation, for one, when kids are facing issues with too much screen time or bullying, challenges that are social, traumatic experiences, so experiences that can be perceived as traumatic. So whenever kids are in an environment where there are challenges, certainly that's a risk. And then also the fact that kids can face depression and anxiety.
Yes, yes, indeed. And we're in such a new age right now that the bullying doesn't stop when the school year ends.
Correct.
Social media continues, they still stay connected, all the things. Now, teens may naturally be full of emotion. I think we all can be, but they're definitely in that space where they're trying to figure out life. And so how do parents know when their teen needs help, especially if they're not communicating it?
We're looking for intensity and duration of emotion. Whenever there's that isolation, major changes in behavior, and that intensity and duration of emotion. So it's natural for kids to have ups and downs, but when those downs last for a longer period of time, affect more of the child's life, then we know that help may be needed.
Okay, and then you can also determine whether it's a phase and something that will pass, or whether it's actually something serious and we need to take further steps. And so what does help look like as far as counseling? I know we can take our kid to a therapist, but how do we get them comfortable? How do we adjust them to wanting to speak to a stranger?
Yeah, so I think we want our kids to have agency, but by saying going to talk to somebody where it's a neutral space where you can get feedback, input. Our therapists at the center, I love watching them walk down the hallway into offices because kids like talking about themselves.
Yeah.
So if we can just get them to the therapist, then that is this neutral space where there's respect for the teen and encouragement to learn new ways. Also, parents having an approach where they're saying, I want help. I need support. That helps the teen know that it's not just about them, but it's about the family.
It's a family unit situation. We're all going to get better together, right?
Right.
Yes, indeed. Anything that we should have around our teens as far as socialization at home, anything that would be important to have around them to make sure that their mental health continues to find a good space?
So respect, chances for independence, where our kids can be successful. So over the summer, different activities that allow them to build skills and give them a little bit of freedom. That's right. Kids need examples around them. So whether that be in a church group or another type of group where there are leaders that can be examples to them, and they need encouragement.
These are really good tips this morning. Thank you so much, Dr. Brad Schwall, for being here this morning. And if you want to find him, that website is right there on your screen.